Dear students, today we shall discuss of the critical appreciation of Alice written in a country churchyard, composed by Thomas Gray, a transitional poet. First of all, we shall know what is an Alice, because this poem is an Alice. So what is an Alice? In the examination you will have to answer that what is Alice. An Alice is a song of mourning, that is weeping, crying or lamentation. So Alice is a sad song and it is always sung at the time of some personal loss. We can say that this Alice is always sung at the time of someone's death, and the dead person may be personal or maybe impersonal, maybe our relative, maybe our friend, or maybe an unknown person too. So an Alice is always sung at the time of some personal loss or to mourn, lament the sad fate of humanity. Alice written in a country churchyard is not a personal loss. It is not a personal Alice, but it is an impersonal Alice. So it is a sad poem because here the poet, he laments at the death of poor forefathers. So it is a sad poem, it is a mourning song. Oh, because it is a sad poem, so it must be very serious. It is a serious poem. It is full of philosophy, full of melancholy, and the subject of this poem is death. The main subject, the main theme of this Alice is death. Death of whom? Death of poor forefathers of the villagers, though they had always been very simple. So here death of poor and simple forefathers of the villager. In this Alice we find a lot of beautiful description of nature, and we also find love of Thomas Gray for nature. Beautiful evening atmosphere has been described very well. This Alice is full of philosophy of life, full of morality of life. For example, we find this very famous line in this Alice, and here we find a philosophy, a morality, a moral lesson very well, that the path of glory lead but to the grave. Fourth heading or fourth one, both. It is both classical and romantic. Classical loftiness of or highness of diction, style, form, and romanticism, that is love for nature, emotional, pessimism, melancholic, and sympathy for downtrodden people. Fifth one, it is an Alice on the fate of mankind. It is universal because this Alice is representing the fate of poor villagers. Universal appeal, there is death is inevitable, death is compulsory, and there is no one in the whole world who can escape from this death. And death doesn't make any difference between rich and poor, or between beautiful or ugly, between this and that. Death is equal to all. Nameless, neglected, dead villagers are there. Poor forefathers. Poor forefathers, and they were buried there. They were unknown, they were unwept, they were unhonored, and they were completely ignorant of everything. Daily activities has been described very well. Daily activities, daily routine of those poor villagers when they were alive, what work they used to do in their lives. Next heading may be fate of the poor. Thomas Gray presented very well the fate, the destiny of those unknown poor forefathers of the villager, that they had to leave the world being unknown. When they left this world, they got no success, no name and fame. So that was the destiny of those poor forefathers of the villagers. There is also a personal note, that is epitaph in this. The poet, he turns to himself that he is also as poor as those poor forefathers had been. Though he is educated, he is kind-hearted, but it doesn't matter. because he is also poor. Figure of speech we find in this elegy: personification, alliteration, interrogation, transferred epitaph. Theme of the poem: the poet mourns over the death of the poor villagers buried in a country churchyard, but in reality it is a lamentation towards all the poor buried all over the world. And this elegy has always been hailed as a poem of poems, because this elegy is very famous, so it has always been hailed as a poem of poems. All these points are related to the critical appreciation of elegy written in a country churchyard. And depending on all these points, you can go through very well the theme, the summary, or the whole poem of Thomas Gray, Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard.